What's up guys, my name is Doug. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Welcome back if you are not new. Today we're going to be listening to Lil Pump's Harvard Dropout. We've got 16 tracks, but I've heard that only 3 tracks on this entire track list are over 3 minutes long, which in my opinion is just brilliant because Lil Pump doesn't make extraordinary music. He makes really hard music and he makes bangers really, and you never really want a banger to go on for too long because it gets repetitive, honestly. You just want that really quick fix of really hard music. Wow, just my luck. You want that really quick fix of like really hard beats and then just on to the next track. I think personally that was a really great choice on his part to make the tracks really short. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do that, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could support the channel by following me on my social media and especially by supporting the channel on Patreon. You can do so for just $1, but it really helps because every single dollar adds up and every dollar is worth almost $4 here in Brazilian currency. The AdSense revenue is really inconsistent and YouTube has been copywriting videos for no reason, honestly. Like any little clip can get copyrighted, and so it just really helps to have that support base on Patreon, especially since I'm doing this full time for you guys. So I would just really appreciate it if you guys would consider doing that and helping the channel out. But that's just my really quick Patreon plug, my social media plug. We're gonna get right into it. The first track is Dropout. Let's see what Lil Pump's got for us, honestly. I'm not expecting anything serious. I'm just expecting this to really knock, honestly. So let's get into it.
Ooh, dropped out, then I got rich. Dropped out, then I put a Patek on my wrist. Ooh, dropped out the job. Dropped out, knew I was gonna be a star. Dropped out, used to go to Harvard off a bar. Then got rich. Ooh, dropped out, then I got rich.
You know, when I was younger, you know, 2017 was when Gucci Gang dropped, so that was like, what, 2 years ago? So when I was 20 instead of almost 22, I used to really hate the fact that Lil Pump was getting so popular because I honestly thought his music was just trash. And I really didn't understand how people could be attracted to it. But getting older and seeing, you know, the music videos and the interview with J. Cole, I'm starting to understand now why he is this way and why his music is this way. And that's because he knows his niche. You know, he knows the people who listen to him and he knows what they're expecting. And so, honestly, he doesn't have to try to make really great music because people are just expecting silly, goofy, stupid hard bangers from him. And that's what he's delivering here. And honestly, he's incredible at delivering that. His delivery is great. It's really silly, which honestly I love. And his ad-libs are just ridiculously hilarious to me. So I can finally start to understand now the appeal to his music when you're just looking for something to go crazy to, you know, and just not looking for anything serious. You're just wanting to let loose. I mean, this is great for that. So I just wanted to say that. And that I love how self-aware he is and how he knows that it's all just a joke. Like he's literally just, he makes silly tracks because people like the silly music. So
Dropped out as a 10th grader. Why chase a bitch when I got paper? Why I should let the label CEO do what I say so? If not, still running dirty even if my case closed. Use a hot box, the best nasty.
is it weird if I like that flow?
But I'm flooded with ice. Ice teacher mad at me cause she knew I was right. I on my wrist. Ooh, dropped out from my teacher cause she ain't shit. Huh? Dropped out, spending $500,000 on my whip. Ooh.
Yo, I don't know why. I like it. I like it. It's ridiculously hard, dude. It's a banger. Honestly, that beat is ridiculous. You know, the sound choice for the lead and for the melody, it's ridiculous, but it goes so hard. It's stupid hard. So, yeah, that's a dope track. Next is Nuh-Uh.
Don't talk to me, nuh-uh, don't stare at me, nuh-uh, ooh, yeah, chill, I drink a lot of lean, ooh, pump a lot of pills, so, you know, I say fuck up.
A lot of the melodies, like a lot of the loops for his beats have really been almost 8-bit-ish, you know? Like that, they almost sound straight out of a video game. It's so silly, and it's so different, but it works for him, which is great.
Nuh-uh, chill, nuh-uh, ooh, nuh-uh, yeah, fuck those, twerk that shit, won't stop, 10 hoes in the yacht, even got your sister in your mom, I don't like school anyway, dropped out, made $1 million backstage, y'all from my grandma sold crack and she still in the hood, all she do is cook, learn how to sell crack before I learn to read a book.
Grandma sold crack and she's still in the hood, and learned how to sell crack before I learned to read a book. It's just ridiculous, you know? It is what it is. Take it for what it is, and you'll see it's fun to listen to.
What's your name? Told that bitch, shut up, chill.
It's just another really quick fix of an insane trap beat. It's stupid hard. It's zany, wacky delivery that works for him. It's kind of catchy. and then it's like a minute and 50 seconds and we just move on to the next track. So it's cool. Next track is I Love It, and I've heard that already, so we're gonna skip over it. So track 4 is ION.
I don't need you, I don't need school, ooh, I pop beans, I don't eat food, left first in the stoop. I don't need you, I don't need school, ooh, I pop beans, I don't eat food, my classroom.
This kick is insane.
Fuck nigga bitch in the back of the crib, of course I'ma cut it 2 times 2. Hold up 60 inside dope drink. Bitch, I left in the basement, pop 10 times when I'm on vacation. Shit, let's go, whip it up, dope butt naked. Ooh, so house arrest, and I got out and I hopped on a private jet. Ooh, got your bitch, ooh, stay in the trap, even if I won the lottery. Huh? You pop 1 bean, chill. Wait, little perp on the money, fucking bitch in the face. Niggas gon' hate.
Yeah, man, so, you know, again, same vein with this track. Just stupid, just silly and zany and wacky and just not taking anything seriously. But it's not as cool to me because I just don't like the beat as much. Next track is For Show featuring Offset.
Call them home for show. For sure, it's a pack for show. Don't pay for pussy for show. No, I don't wanna see ugly and broke. Unlimited if it does some girl. This is the way that it go. Unlimited trap for life. Every bitch I got like, hey baby. I left a bitch because she drive a dick like a bitch. It's a good day. Call them home for show. For sure, it's a pack for show. Tipping on my the diamonds, crushed it, luxury. Bust my all on my cuts, me. Get to me, Perky the code in the LD. Give a show on a low with your main hoe. Watch no walk on the middle wall. Let me get in trouble inside Crisco. Get out the way, we don't miss hoes.
Yeah, man, same case as the last one. Offset's feature was cool, but again, it's a really silly track. Obviously, that's going to be the case for all of these tracks, but it's the beat, man. You know, because obviously, if you're listening to this, you're coming for the production because there's no lyricism here. It's just fun, you know? And this production just wasn't doing it too much for me. So this one's just, it's okay. Next is Racks on Racks.
Racks on racks, bitch. Fuck a bitch, short say now I'm finished. Short say now I'm finished. Whatever, bitch in my brush with these sandals. Got a new vandal, look like castle. Let me stick to for asshole.
Yo, this beat's so hard.
After I got some money in my tooth. Bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you, huh?
Yeah, man, it's exactly what I was expecting from Lil Pump, so that's a great track. That's awesome. It's really quick, the beat's insane. I like it personally. I like that track. So next is Off-White.
Alright, Papa Zan, good night. She kept looking at my eyes. White, alright, Papa Zan, good night. She kept looking at my eyes. Rice, Fortnite.
Yo, you know you can't take this seriously when the first bar is white rice, Fortnite, pew 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 pew, red light. Come on.
That was since I started sipping lean, I lost my 6'6".
I can't believe he actually still got the Miranda Cosgrove theme going, man. That's insane.
And I got this Mexican, that's a whole lot of grand. Good night. She kept looking at my eyes. Off-White.
That one is so short, it's almost like an interlude, dude. Like, that verse is literally probably one of the funniest things I've heard on a song in a while. It's just ridiculous, man. It really is just ridiculous. That being said, though, it's kind of hard. Butterfly Doors.
Space coupe look like a UFO. Whoa. Smoking on dope. Damn, you call me out Joe. No, you the type nigga go cry to a hoe. Butterfly dope.
Honestly, if I heard this beat, just the instrumentals, I would think it was trash. Just because, like I said, some of the sounds, they sound like they're straight out of a video game. You know, like an old video game. Just really lo-fi, 8-bit almost. And I wouldn't like it if it were just the instrumental, but something about his delivery on the track that makes it work, you know, that just ties it all together.
Mama whip up on the stove. Mama, ain't no joke. You the type nigga go. I can't go. No, I'm fly if I ain't got my pole. Whoa, I piss on these racks on the floor. Oh.
Yo, he actually did that, and that was actually just so stupid, dude. Like, he threw the money on the floor and then peed on it. That was just so gross and just so absurd. I don't know what to say, man.
2 Lamborghinis with the butterfly doors. Butterfly, call me out, cause my eye real low.
Yeah, man. You know, it is what it is. I don't know what it is about that one. I think that one's just okay. I don't think it's anything really hard or anything like that. It's okay though. It's not terrible. I wouldn't skip it. Next track is Too Much Ice.
Too much ice, too much ice, too much ice on me. Bitch,
those 808s are so stupid.
Drippin' Fiji chip, you see me on TV. Ooh, ball grab chips, I just face 'em. Ooh, chip, ooh.
it's cool. It's a cool track. It's not terrible. One thing I will say is in the mix on Quavo's verse, it doesn't sound like he recorded his verse in a studio, honestly. It sounds like he recorded it in a room that was like really reverberant and had lots of open space, because you can almost hear like an insane amount of reverb, but not like it was added afterwards in the mix. It sounds like it was recorded in an open room, and I know that because in a lot of my songs where I didn't really understand the recording process, I recorded anywhere, and you can always hear a lot of natural reverb from the room that I was in. So it sounds like that. It sounds like a lot of my early music. I'm talking stuff that I probably didn't even put out. So yeah, it's just a sound that is easily recognizable, and I was able to pick up on it. So it is what it is. You can't always get to a studio to record your verse. I get it. And the mix, you know, whoever mixed it did a great job at trying to hide it. A bad recording with a great mix will still sound bad. Not that this is a bad recording, but you know, mixes can't fix everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Still though, the track is decent. It's not anything too crazy. It's less than 3 minutes long, so it's not like you have to skip it. You can just wait it out. Quavo's verse is probably the highlight of this track. Lil Pump is Lil Pump on this, you know. Quavo came with a little more energy, I think, and he switched up his flow a little bit, so I enjoyed that. Next is Multi-Millionaire.
Multi-millionaire. Ooh, if you rich with your buzz, I just got 30 pints shipped through the mail. Took 2 times, I ain't know that's your wife. And I got hungry for and 3 pints of activist. My house made it super thick. My house, ooh, multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Ooh, multi-millionaire. Ooh, and making lights on the dare. Ooh, I can make a bitch stop stare. These hoes is nothing, I'm getting in money. I'll fuck your little bitch to go right out and then think I'm making money. I'm out with a drum and I ball like I'm drumming. Got Uzis and Max and I might Billy truck. Ooh, if you rich.
It's hard, you know? I like the little Uzi feature. I like how short it is. I like how hard it is. The beat isn't great, but it's dope. You know, it's not terrible. Unlike some of the other beats on this project, I think that this one was pretty good. So, next track is Vroom Vroom Vroom. Even the track's titles are just silly.
Flash of the titties, flash out of the roof. Vroom, bitch, come on, wrong me, ha ha ha, bitch. Bang, Lamborghini, I got 2 prostitutes with me after fucking room. She said, Miley Cyrus, wait up, baby, Bowie, she said, Maya, slip on the coop. Who is you? I ain't heard of you. Vroom.
Yeah, this track is trash. This one is just terrible. I hated that. I'm upset that I listened to that. Next track is Be Like Me.
Bust down, big chains and dress fancy. Ooh, everybody wanna be like me. My favorite dress, love to take drugs. What you this, what you do, whatever you want. Wanna be like yeah, everybody wanna go and smash Kim K. Ooh, yeah, hey, I take drugs like a vitamin C. I'm a millionaire, but I don't know how to read. No more side bitch underneath. I was 13 when I started sipping lean. Everybody wanna be like me. Ooh, yeah, everybody wanna be like me. Everybody wanna be like me. Drop 10K on my Gucci bed sheet. You know what I mean? Everybody wanna be like Tune, grow up the tune, no I can see Tycoon. And if the shoe fit weird, I can't if these not new. Live my goddamn 16. My pocket stuffy, they gon' need some manners to me. Niggas always bitch, it's kinda sus though. Yeah. Young nigga from the hood with a plan, 1 foot in the street, 1 suitcase not like me, rich as fuck like me, little black ass nappy head nigga, let me shout at it.
That's one of the longer tracks. It's 4 minutes long. It's probably one of the few tracks on here that has a message. It has a subject. He's talking about something. And he's basically just talking to everybody who's trying to imitate and mimic him, along with Lil Wayne. It's cool. I'm not mad at it. It's fun, you know. It's fun, and you play it in the background, and you just move to the beat, and that really is it, you know. The chorus is really simple, so that you can just sing it along with them, and it is what it is. That's literally the whole focus of it, is to just let you have fun while listening to it. So, next track is Stripper Name.
Let me tell you something about me, thick white bitch sitting in the front seat. Yeah. I don't know the bitch, but I know her stripper name. Trisha. I don't know the bitch, but I know her stripper name. Texas, and she acting reckless. And she almost fainted cause her diamonds on my neck. Bust down, look like a blizzard. I just took my Agra and it turned me to a wizard.
Going 60 seconds, so I leave when I'm through. I got a bitch named Nisha. She swallowed the snot. She said, take me on a trip, take this dick. Then I tell her, come on. I don't know her name, but I call her fat. When shoot out, what's your cash out? Got a manicure to play with the click.
Man, yeah, this track is also trash, dude. I hate that beat, dude. It's not good. Next track is Drug Addicts. Hold on. Gotta let this dog finish barking. Think he's done.
Swear to God, you can't be on my status. Swear to God, I do this every day and all night. Ooh, I've been popping pills since I was 7. Never listen to nobody. No, me like them oxys. I was too lean. Gucci gang, yeah, I'm a trendsetter. Gucci gang full of drug addicts. Ooh, chill.
Yeah, this one's a banger for sure. The next track is Esquedit, and I have also heard that, so we're gonna be skipping over it to the last track on this project, which is Who Dat.
Who? Gucci shirt, Gucci shoes, leather ball, man. Gucci, whipping up, dope, sell it in all way. Whip it, 3-story mansion, flew 2 bitches, sent from Dallas, bad, Calabasas. Sweet time was dripping before I was rapping. I'm rich as fuck, but I don't pay my taxes. They think they don't schizophrenic because of my attitude. I'm saying, who that nigga with the icy ass chain? Who?
Yeah, man, it's another banger. It's similar to all the other tracks. It's only 2 minutes long. It's a quick fix, a hard beat, and goofy lyrics. It's what Lil Pump does. It's what you expect when you come to him. So he's great at doing what he does. And what I think about this project, man, is it is exactly what I was expecting. You know, I took it for what it was. It's a short listen. It's an easy listen. All the tracks are super short. And if you're just looking for some bangers, dude, check this out. I mean, there's a lot of hard beats on this. There's a couple of beats that are too silly for my taste. There's a couple of beats that I just think are trash. There's a couple of his verses that I just personally don't like. But for the most part, these tracks are all bangers. They'll all go crazy in your car. He's very self-aware. He knows that that's what he's known for just being goofy and silly and for saying a bunch of crap on a really hard beat. So that's what he does. It wasn't disappointing. That's what I'll say about this project. I wasn't disappointed. So with that being said, I hope you all had some fun watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, dude. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of our family. We're on a grind now to 10,000 subscribers. Less than a year ago, I was talking about 100 and then 200 and then 500 subscribers. And I can't believe that we're over 5,000 now. It's insane to me. So just thank you all so much for the support. If you would like to support the channel on Patreon, there's a link in the top right-hand corner. There's a link on the end screen of this video, and there's a link in the description of this video. Again, I would really appreciate it if you guys would help me out there, and that would really help for me to keep doing this full-time for you guys and to help get the quality of the recordings to be a little better. I could get some better equipment. That'd be really dope. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very soon in another video. I'm gonna be doing some throwback videos until another album drops from somebody big. So we're gonna be going through Kanye's discography, Drake, you know, a bunch of people. So hope you all are excited, and I'll see you soon. Peace.